When Eastern culture meets Western adventure in the high mountains of the Himalayas, expect the unexpected.
And I refuse to believe that this is not possible.
That is what we came for, right there. Welcome, this is Ski the Himalayas, the making of series born out of Ski the Himalayas 2. This is episode 9. I am Ben Clark, and joining me today is John Miller.
Good morning to all.
We're going to do a little bit of acclimatization. If you don't know what acclimatization is, well, that's why John's sitting next to me. John, what is it?
Acclimatization is the process of getting your body used to altitude. And it's most people look at you and say, it seems like it's a lot of sitting around and walking. Well, that's exactly what it is you just got to give your body some time to get used to the reduced pressure and the lesser oxygen and just everything, the stresses of altitude. And it's a super, super important part of any time you go to altitude, which means any mountain, anywhere in the world.
Pretty big valley, huh?
Yeah, beautiful little
So
valley.
we're now up here at Fetty, and just came in this little tea house here, worked out a deal to where we've got a cook staff kitchen, so the Nepali kitchen is downstairs, and then we got a couple of rooms for us upstairs, so we don't have to sleep out here in this muck. It's really muddy, kind of nasty, a lot of wet snow, and this will keep us warm while we chill out and wait for the weather to clear, which looks like it might clear this afternoon and give us a shot at hiking up a little ways, kind of checking things out. So we're pretty amped. This is all coming together really nicely.
I agonized for hours at the ShopRite in Tamil and came up with onion and chive crackers and cheese spread. That's my go-to.
We tore into that.
You didn't agonize at all, did you?
No agonizing. It's like, cheese spread! We bought them out, actually. I'm pretty sure they have no cheese spread left. ShopRite Tamil. And I just love it because we ran into this crew of Americans from Oregon, and there was one of the guys was like, man, I just kept telling everybody I should have brought my snowboard, and they didn't believe me. And then we're coming down the pass, and there's snow, and there's everything. They're like, okay, maybe you're right. So I'm telling you, man, skis, snowboards, things to travel over snow, it's gonna be huge. Yeah. Spreading the gospel. Spread it wide. That's why you're watching, I hope.
This is one of my favorite shots. This actually made it into the film. I don't know why you would take the time to get the mud off your shoes before you walk into here. These are efficiency apartments, Nepali style. So we got this room right here for 2. Oh, it's snug, it's cozy. I think I might prefer my sleeping bag.
Always prefer your sleeping bag. Always prefer your sleeping bag.
Really neat.
And we have the bathroom right here, right in between the rooms. Gotta love a bathroom that's guarded by the head of the bull.
That's a pretty intense head of bull there.
It's angry looking.
Room number 2 has a skylight and some wider accommodations. We have really nice mud walls, beautiful tables. As you get into the high country, this is generally what you start to expect to see is just some, less amenities. Yeah, understatement. Less amenities, more mud, and now more hiking because we were just trying to cruise in there, and if the weather cleared, we're going to keep hiking up. That's all part of the acclimatization process we were talking about earlier. You got to keep going higher and higher and then coming back down and sleeping lower.
Yep, that's the old saying, climb high, sleep low. Since we've just climbed up to Fetty, well, got to climb higher so you can sleep better.
Mm-hmm. I think the views here are mysterious. Sometimes I look out and I think I see something, and then I just realize it's somebody else falling down, wallowing in the mud.
It was a slick trail and not the easiest to get up. And here's Eric coming up behind John. We're all kind of feeling some altitude at, what is this, 15 I think you're about to say?
1555.
Yeah, 15,550 feet.
Hari's grinning because this is as high as he's ever been. Shabby for a little afternoon's jaunt.
Not being too aggressive by hanging at Fetty is going to give us, a little bit more time to catch up with our cook staff, our homeboys, and yeah, I mean, other than what's been a pretty cloudy day, it's been really nice out here. Trail's a little sloppy and nasty, but overall, I think everybody looks good and feels good, and certainly I'm feeling pretty excited.
Goonies music for all you people that are our age. John and I are in our early 30s.
You start to appreciate the mountains in all their weather moods. I mean, cloudy, sunny, it's always something different to look at. But that's always a good sight. Where I'm sleeping.
Nice. Nothing better than cruising down from a nice little acclimatization hike and having some tea, and these guys are already here. Pretty psyched on that. Good day? Yeah. Awesome, good day? Yeah. All right, yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what I always try and teach everybody in Nepal.
Nap time.
And here we see John consuming yet another unsuspecting book, one of probably like 20.
Oh, come on. I think I only read 9 this trip.
Gives it cold as shit.
That's because it's cold as shit. It's cold.
Cutting gnarly cold, right? Like humidity, dampness, not your general cold that you usually see up in the high Himalaya.
It's really humid, and then you add, cold to humidity is penetrating. It's like, wow. Especially since, 3 days ago we were in the jungle next to the pool.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see the sun tomorrow, and things will be a little bit easier.
Hot soup's good. Shrimp Krispies, that's okay.
Shrimp Krispies suck.
Yeah, tonight is anything but warm and toasty.
I could go the rest of my life without Shrimp Krispies, I think.
Yeah, anything that's pink.
Yep.
Nothing like waking up to snow. Nice and chilly, but the nice thing is it's a beautiful blue morning. Hopefully the sun will pop up and start melting some of the stuff off for us. Today we're just going to go for another acclimatization hike up the Tharong Pass and see how high we get up. Come on back down here for another night, and then tomorrow we'll move on over to the base camp. The guys are going to take the mules and most of the gear, and
Yeah, they're gonna go up and over, and we're just gonna keep kind of hiking for a couple of days so we can get acclimatized.
oh, yak cheese.
Yeah, and eating helps that a lot. You'll see in the future episode an ode to our favorite Nepali food. These were some pretty righteous dumplings that Gilu and the cook staff served up for us that morning to keep us fueled up for the trail.
So we got a whole bunch of snow on the ground this morning. Everybody kind of woke up, and we've got clear weather and beautiful skies. We're gonna hike up to almost 17,000 feet today, and check out what we're gonna fuel ourselves with here: a cheese-filled dumpling and scrambled eggs. Pretty good way to get up the mountain. Pretty great breakfast, I'm gonna say. I've never had a cheese-filled dumpling, but I'm pretty sure yak cheese plus dumpling equals really good.
Even
Vegetarian approves.
Yeah. When the vegetarian approves, it's on.
So we've been up at 14 for one night now, and we mosey our way up to 17, chill out a little bit. We have these amazing sack lunches. So then we'll come on back down, have another good night of sleep here, and then tomorrow up and over to our base camp.
That's right, so stay tuned. We're going to be going to base camp soon. The climb is going to start, if you can believe it.